get involved. Send us an email, go onto the website and actually register your interest, because there are so many different ways to be involved. You don't need to be an artist, you don't need to be a politician, you don't need to be running a major corporation. Just if you feel that this touches you in some way, it might be intellectually it touches you, it might be from your heart it touches you, it might be just because it inspires something about creativity inside you, or care about yourself, about the environment, about social issues, about your children's future. It might be just something that just rings a bell for you and you go, I want to be involved in this thing. I really want to somehow or other contribute whatever way I can. I want to be involved in this thing. I want to contribute in whatever way I can. And if I do that, then I'm going to help to make the planet a little bit better. And I think that that's just something that I've always seen as being important, is to walk gently on this planet and to hopefully leave it better than what I found it in some way or another. And this is why I find it's really important to add something creative to the message about plastic waste, particularly in our oceans, because I think it's really important for people to have this positive viewpoint from an artist who's working with these materials, to see that it's possible to transform things in a way that ignites inspiration for people. And that's important for me. I think it can empower change. I believe in the power of art. I believe in creativity and collaboration, and how it has the opportunity of driving positive change. I believe that by forging connections between creativity, collaboration, and our shared responsibility for the planet, we strive to create a sustainable future that inspires generations to come. And if our involvement ends up being that we're able to help to make meals for a bunch of Indigenous artists who are creating some artworks for this project, then that's a great contribution. And I'm a firm believer in that there is no difference between one act or another when it comes to being collaborative with a project like this. I see my work when I go and collect plastics on the beaches in order to bring them back to my studio to make artworks that will end up in an exhibition, and then I'll end up going to the opening and maybe doing a speech, for example. It's all the same thing. It's all part of the same process. It's all a contribution, and it's equal. There's nothing special about one thing or another. Sure, we have exciting times in the studio where we're creating artworks and we lose track of time, and there might be 4 hours, 6 hours goes by, and we wonder, where did that time go? Because we were so much in the zone, a little bit like a long distance runner. And this is really exciting times, but it doesn't make it special. It doesn't make it more important than any of the other parts of it, than actually going onto the beach and collecting each of these pieces of plastic that make up the thousands and thousands of pieces that go into these artworks. It doesn't make it any more important or diminish in any way anybody else's contribution to this project. It's all one, and I do believe this as an essential part of my life, I guess, a very important part of the organic nature of what I believe life to be, and that is we are all one. And this project, I believe, is an invitation for everybody to join in this, and let's do it as one.